Okay, in this video we're going to talk about sending Christmas cards with thanks.io. So here I am in the system, and there's a number of ways you can do this, but I'm going to start by building out my image template that's going to go in my note card. You can see here I have a family picture uploaded here. You can just click upload note card. So if you want to send a picture of your family, or if you want to, you can click design note card and actually use the Canva integration. So you'll be logged into Canva right here. I can search templates for Christmas, like so, and then I can pick a generic Christmas card. So let's just pick this one right here. Click there. I'll change the last name to my last name. So, you can change the design up a little if you want. You could even upload a picture of your family on top of this template if you want to. Have a little fun with that. I'll click Save Note Card, and what it'll do is it'll pull it into the thanks.io system right here in my image gallery. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go create my message template. And we're going to get to a point in this video, so keep watching, where I'm going to show you how this can all happen automatically as you collect addresses or upload addresses from your family and friends. So I'm going to click Add Message for Templates, and I'll want a note card template because I'm going to send a card in an envelope for Christmas. You can also send postcards if you want to, and we'll call this our XMas card message. And then you'll see here we have our fonts here. We vary line angling, smudging. It looks really authentic when it's received. So I can pick a font, go with that one. Merry Xmas from the Hartmans. All right, so you can go a lot more. There's a lot of room here as well to talk a lot here. So maybe you want to give like an annual update. You can see that there's a lot of space that'll show up on the top panel and the bottom panel. So you can write a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to kind of paste that just to give you an idea here, and you'll see it'll render here on the right side, like so. I can also put the first name in. So if I was sending this, if I have my friends and family coming in and I want to send this to my mom or something, right? It can merge the name in. So up top here I can say hi, first name, putting the merge tag in, and it'll replace that with the name of the person who you're sending your Christmas cards to. So when you add your list, maybe it's Uncle Fred or whoever, right? You could say, hi, Uncle Fred, if you want to have them in there that way. So now I have my message template built. Click Save Message Template. And the way Thanks works is that it matches message and image templates together. So if I wanted to, I could just go send now to one person. I could say, hey, I want to send a note card, right? I want to send this picture. Continue. I want to use that message template. Select this template, like so. Save and continue. And then I can add just one person. If I want to send just a card to one person, I can add one address or a few. I can also upload a full CSV file if I want. And we can help you do that. If you have in a spreadsheet a list of all the addresses of your friends and family, or if you're in business and you want to send a business Christmas card or cards for any other reason, we can upload a CSV file as well and help you send. Now what I want to show you though is the other way to do this other than the manual, and this is where it gets really cool, so bear with me here. I have my image and message created, but what I'd like to do is send my Christmas cards every year for Christmas, or automatically whenever I add somebody to my list. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my mailing list section, and I'm going to add a list and call it Christmas cards. So I'll just go right here, manual add. I can choose the manual option, it doesn't really matter, but Xmas cards, that's just to name my list right here. Okay, and I can manually start to add recipients for my Christmas list. But the trick that I want to show you, this is really cool, is that you can create a page that you can then send to your friends and family if you want to get people and add them. Or if you just want to use this page to manually add people, you can as well. So, what's your address? Okay. Please drop your address here. This will make sense in a minute. So I can send you Xmas and B-Day cards. Now this is going to be a warm thing where I just kind of give this link to your family. You probably get this. You get a Facebook message, right, from an aunt or an uncle or a cousin or somebody like, hey, what's your address? It happens all the time. Well, what you can do is if you want to collect at the addresses of the people and stay connected with people so you can send Christmas cards, you can use this page. Thanks. You'll see what I'm doing here. I'll hit publish, and this will build me a nice little landing page. Open up another window here. So it'll build me a nice little landing page that I can send to people who I want to collect their address. And in this case, I would send this to family members. I might even go post this on Facebook, right? And say, hey, give me your address so that I can send you Christmas cards. Now, we're working on some functionality. We'll announce this when it's ready, where you can change the image here. Right now, it's a little generic, and you can change some other variables and redirect to another page. But for now, they'll just put their address in. Your name, and what happens is it gets added to the Thanks.io mailing list. So I'm going to come here and refresh this page, and you'll see that that address I just entered is now here. Now here's where the fun starts. Okay, this is kind of a cool way. I'm going to start to collect my friends and family. They're all going to be sitting here in this mailing list, and I can set it up so that it automatically sends a Christmas card every year by going to the campaigns section. So I'm here in campaigns, and I'm going to say, hey, add a new campaign, my Christmas card list, send my note card template, and send my Canva design. I'll send my family pick. This is something that I think my aunts and mom and grandma and everybody would appreciate getting, right? So, and then I'm going to do sending style. So pay attention here. This is very, very cool. And I'll do holiday, and I'm going to look for Christmas. All right, and I'm going to send it Christmas Day. And what it'll do is it'll try to land it there that day or the day of. The other thing you can do is you can just say, hey, yearly, I want this card to land. Maybe for Christmas cards, you might say, hey, let's get it there a couple days early. I want it to land on December 20th every year. Right? So you can either choose the holiday option or you can set a date right there. So I'll click Save. Start campaign. Now, for those of you who have businesses, this is really powerful, right? So not only can you send a Christmas card, but you could have other dates around the year related to your business. Maybe you're an accountant or a tax professional and you need people to send you like their tax info, prior to April 15th. You want them to send it way earlier than that. You could send a card reminding them every February 2nd or something, just as an example, right after they get their forms. But Christmas cards here will now be sent yearly to anybody who lands on this list, right? They'll get a nice note card with a picture of my family, and that the message that I sent will happen automatically anytime somebody goes to this page and they enter the address. Now remember, you can also, they don't have to use this page. I can also anytime go to my mailing lists and say, yeah, I want to add Uncle Fred to the this mailing list. So Uncle Fred, right? And I put his address in here, right? Whatever that might be. And I can also, of course, add to list. I can also upload if you have all your family in a CSV file or you want to do it outside, I can upload them there as well. So again, let's look at the send now. I'll just show you what it looks like here. We're just going to send this card out in the mail. Continue. All right, we'll use our message template. I'll actually write a fresh one that's real. Merry Xmas from the Hartmans. Okay. Right, it'll pull in my font right there. Hit continue. And then I'll say, hey, send this to my existing list. If I want to do it as a one-time send, I can send it to everybody on my Christmas card list. Save and continue. Set my return address. Right, it'll be a nice folded note card, and then I can submit like that. So there's a few ways to do it. You can use the automation. You can just upload it to everybody all at once. Send a whole batch of them. Remember, you can do all this very easily, the design part of it, by integrating with Canva. You're going to set an image template, a message template, and then from there, you are good to go. And don't forget, we've also recently added the ability in our settings to change the color of the ink. You can see here our default handwriting colors. You can have a little fun with it. Maybe you go red for Christmas. You can set that ahead of time so that your cards go out in that color. You can also set your default handwriting as well or change it on the fly. So that's it. How to send Christmas cards with Thanks.io. If you have any questions about how to use Thanks.io, just hit us up in our chat at the homepage, www.thanks.io. Merry Christmas!